A finger stares down the ocean. You testing, testing. Stares down. What's going on YouTube? It's Goose here. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. What's going on YouTube? It's Goose here. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to... What's going on YouTube? It's Goose here. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to defend bunch verticals, or verts halfback under, or Pats verts, whatever it's called. It's all the same thing. And it's the best play in the game by far. It's super, super hard to stop. You won't be able to stop it 100% of the time just because of how the game plays, and some routes, even if you cover them really well, will still be able to get open, and it's just how it is. But I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to try and defend it, because it'll be the play that you face more than any other play in the game. If this video ends up helping you guys out, please let me know by leaving a like down below, and let's get right into the video. All right, so on offense, we're in the Carolina Panthers playbook here. Bunch offset, running verts halfback under. And on defense, we're going to be in 3-3-5 wide. We're in the 4-6 playbook, starting in 3-3-5 normal. So we're subbing safeties in at linebacker here. We got Quandre Diggs and Nigel Warrior, and using Jamal Adams. And we like doing this to, like I said, get safeties at linebacker. They're faster. They're going to animate for more passes, and they're going to play better coverage in general. So you can do this out of the multiple defense playbook or the 4-6 playbook. And we really like doing this. So make sure in 3-3-5 wide, you have your audibles set. We want, at least what I do, is I like having Tampa 2, Mike Blitz 3, and cover 4, and then some version of man coverage in here. So, but for most of this, we're going to be running Mike Blitz 3. All right, so there's a couple different ways that they can run verticals. Most of them are just halfback on an in route, halfback on an out route. Oops, if it'll go like that. And then running back on a wheel route. So I'll just show you guys how to stop those. And it's basically just one setup. It just depends on what you use. All right, so we'll start with an in route because that's what the stock play is, and that's how most people run it. So we're going to audible over to Mike Blitz 3 here. Now, I like to press. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to spread our defensive line and crash them up. This is going to help a lot with the sheds. It's going to be a 3-man rush most of the time, and that'll just help you get the best sheds possible. And then the first coverage adjustment we'll make is we're going to put our linebacker on the bunch side here in a bluff blitz, and this will put him in a 3-rec. 3-recs are one of the best zones in the game. They are super underutilized, and they're very good at covering a lot of the meta and will pesky little, check down routes that a lot of plays have. So once we do that, we're going to shade our defense, our just hold defense down. So it's triangle down the right stick, shade underneath. So we got hard flats and we got the 3-rec out there. And you'll see what the 3-rec is out there for. It's for the halfback on those little in routes or any drag across the middle, anything like that. The 3-rec is going to bag. It's going to play better than any other zone by far. All right, so last adjustment, we're going to put this linebacker here, and we're going to man him up on the tight end. All right, so this will stop all of the wheel routes that he could possibly be on. If you're facing mesh spot or verticals or anything, cross manning the tight end is always a good idea. So this is what the defense is going to look like. This is pretty much it. And so you'll see all we want to do with our user is we're going to cover the crosser ourselves. So something I like to do a lot this year, because there's so many routes that are really hard to find man coverage, find a way to match them or have man coverage play them or no zones will play them, is you just got to user them. So we're just going to cover the crosser ourselves, all right? So this is the defense, shade down 3-rec, hard flats, crossman the tight end, excuse me. And we're just going to snap this, and we're just going to guard the crosser ourselves, and we're going to, get a shed eventually and come in for the quarterback. So I'll show you in the replay here what it looked like. So look, we'll start with this linebacker right here. If we can get to him. So he is in this shade down 3-rec, like I mentioned earlier. And watch how he plays the running back on this in route. All right, so he's gonna go over to the middle of the field, and then he's gonna follow this running back all the way until the hard flat can take over. All right, this zone is just so good. If there was a drag on the field going right to left, he would play that in the middle of the field too, and then transfer to the running back until the hard flats can take over. So if you have hard flats and a shade down 3-rec, there's really nothing short over the middle of the field that'll get open. It's super good and underutilized zone, and that's why we use it for bunch. So next, you see the tight ends. We'll transfer over to this linebacker if we can get on him. Oops, right here. He, after the ball snapped, he's just cross-manning the tight end. Pretty simple. Stop this wheel route, all right? And then we're just using the crosser over here. Okay, so pretty simple. Now we'll just move on into if they put an out route on the running back. Nothing's going to change here. We're going to use the crosser still. Defense will look like this. They have the running back on an out route. This will be even easier because the hard flat from the safety's right there to just take the running back right away and pretty bagged. All right. So one more, I'll just show you guys if they put the running back on a wheel route, because it is going to change how you use her a little bit. But we're going to set up the offense, set up the defense now. All right, so just like this. Now, the wheel route and the crossing route, the problem with this route combo is that they run to the same part of the field. So you can use both of them at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of go towards the wheel route a little earlier and then kind of transition into a path with our user that'll allow us to guard both routes at the same time. All right, so they're going to snap this ball. We'll kind of be over here by the wheel. And if they pick one of these routes, it's just a pure guess read. And they're just guessing which one you don't use her. And if in Madden 22, with how easy offense is, we are fine with them doing that because they're going to guess wrong 50% of the time and it'll be a pick. So we are totally fine letting them do this. Now, if we go onto our user here and we see if your user's in this area right here by the wheel, most people they're just not going to throw it because you're there. And if they do throw it, then you can be a little more aggressive. But we are here on both routes, and I know the wheel looks open, but if they're confident enough to throw that, then or you have a good user, you can pretty quickly just snap onto it because you're running right with both routes. They're running to the same part of the field. You're right with both of them. It's really easy to just move 2 feet and pick off whichever they throw. So this is the defense I love the most versus bunch verticals. I hope it helps you guys out. It does have some weaknesses, of course. It can be beaten with different plays and stuff, but that's true with any defense in this Madden. I'm just here to help you guys with this play specifically because it is the best overall play in the game. Can't really run man coverage against it. You kind of just got to run a specific zone coverage setup that'll defend, most of the routes here. And like I said, there will still be times where, they fit something in. Maybe you didn't use or something properly, or a route just got open just because it's Madden 22 when that happens. But I hope this video helps you guys out. I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.